Okie dokie. That's poor music. And also, what I found a little earlier that I forgot to... Is it here? Hang on. There was a thing I had found. I think it was here. Here. Sleepy. You are always sleepy. Let's see. Is it this? Oh, whoop. That's not it. Golly. What do you know? um, grr. Aw, you silly. Let me see. It's visual effects, maybe? There it is. Okay. So if I go here and here, check this out. I can... EP bytes, you silly. I can change the parameters on the lighting. Okay, now let's see how this is. Abba. So, y'all will have to let me know what kind of lighting you prefer. I think I'm also gonna have to enable the blinking syncing because it looks better. Then... Yeah, maybe not quite that bright. So it's visual effects, then light and camera. So I just change the color here. I can make it red when I'm evil. Let's see. Well, let's see what... what? I could make it a slightly bluish or yellowish light if I felt like. Why was I red? It is because I'm playing around with the lighting parameters in my tracker, which I just discovered. Look, I can make a yellow one. Ooh. But yeah, silly indeed. I think maybe a slightly bluish one. Yeah, the question is how much. Do we like this? Do we like this? Now I'm having a problem where it's detecting the fear too much. I updated the tracker. It does actually seem to be performing a little worse in some areas. That's not good. Oh, you know what it was? It was that I had gone face tracking options, emotion tracking options. Then I'd gone and, I think surprised was the one I turned down. I think I put it at, 75. Okay, I want to be able to detect it sometime, so put it at 80. We'll put it maybe at 90. And then, yeah, that ought to be good. Ba 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 ba. Let's see. Okay, now I do actually need to turn this back on because it's one of those streams where we have that on. Golly. I wonder. Ah. That's no good. So, it seems like the tracker update made some certain things break a little. It's hard to... What was I saying? It's hard to figure out exactly what wasn't working. But essentially, mouth, yeah. I know it's the mouth, but, there was a certain expression that would make the mouth disappear for a moment there. You know? Is there a way I can zoom in a little more on this? You see there, that's the problem. Golly, I'll have to figure that out sometime out later. Essentially, I just need to go and, figure out some alternatives. You know? Some, hang on. Golly, I need to be- I'm working on my model today. What am I doing? I can't keep focus on anything. So... Golly, I just hate to see my model be imperfect, you know? It looks like the tracker overall works a little bit better, right? Because there's a lot of little things that work slightly better. Maybe not the... Maybe the scared expression is a little bit tricky to do. But, I'll have to tweak the settings on that. But there's, like, on the old update, I never had to worry about the mouth disappearing, you know? It seemed like it worked. But that's just something I need to fix. What was I up to? I need to... Bleh. What was I up to? What was I up to? Alright, Python anywhere, SQL. Let's see about this. Are installed. Alright. Golly, what am I up to? What am I up to? Flask SQL alchemy. Technically. Ollie, my brain just is not working. Alright, what is this? Let me close these. Bleh. What are people saying? Nothing. Okay, fair enough. Golly, my brain doesn't work. It doesn't. What am I trying to do here? I need to... Bash console here. Okay, let's see if we can get SQL for me. So... SQL alchemy. Okay, I guess it can't. Oh, it's Flask SQL. Darn. Okay, so it already exists. Awesome. Don't know what I'm doing at all. Maybe... Okay, can I close this tab? Anything now? I want to close this. Okay, so console closed. Does it close now? It does. No, it doesn't. Ugh. How does one... I'll save it, and then I'll just refresh the page. It'll work. Golly, I'm, like... golly. I don't know. So we have... well, I don't know. What's this? Imported but unused. Yeah, that's fine. Ignore that. I can't read this. I'm going to say, import MySQLDB. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, like that. Okay. So that's fine. We'll use that. And then we'll just search for, MySQL stuffs. It should be fine. So, we have this, my. Okay. So we'll add in the, so we'll add some of this code, but we won't actually put in the username and password in there because I'm not showing y'all that. And then here, I'll probably even add those, yeah, I'll make those into, OS paths. And so I won't be hard coding the values there. We will also add, number of recent, calls equals 0. Right? Then we have, we'll add an else there. What was literally the thing I just did there? Number recent calls. Whoops. Equal 0. Number calls plus equals 1. Number calls plus equals 1. Okay, and then oh wait, but golly. So the thing is, I golly, it bothers me when I see the mouth disappear. I don't grr, I need to fix it, but I humph. Humph, humph, humph. The problem with doing it like this is that it isn't taking account the channel that it's in, right? So I need to check what the previous channel was. So we need the discord.py blah 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 blah. Command channel. Check where, check what channel. And is sent. Okay. Golly, that means... Golly, it is mean to me behavior. I keep on seeing it happen, so it's gotta be like a relatively commonly used shape, right? So what gives? Grrr. I don't even know. And my mic. I wonder if part of it is I just can't see my mouth so well, you know? Except for, like, really obvious ones. So I keep on wondering to myself if it would be better to put the camera below. You know? Because then if it's down here, hang on. Let me... If it's like this, can it tell? If you're like this, can you tell what... Can you tell better what mouth shape? Grr! Golly, it is distracting me. Everything is always mean to me. Hump! I need to get it right. Hump! So, checking what channel message was sent in. Channel equals message.channel. Cool. Cool and fancy. Okay. So channel equals message.channel. If you need to answer anything, you'll be checking Discord. Okay, thank you. Golly. So the number of recent calls. So, okay, so, plus equals, here we'll say, if, bleh. Bleh. Hang on. Grr. Face tracking options. Golly, that's different, isn't it? Oops. Whoa, I didn't know I could do that. Cool. My. Body checking options. We go with... Where is it? Never mind. Humph. It's mean to me. Anyways. If channel equals... I don't even remember what I named it. Yeah, it is just most recent channel. Cool. So like this, and then I'm just like pretending basically that it is not mean to me. I've got like the easiest beansiest headache from all the thinking I'm having to do. It's mean to me. Golly. So... we go this. And then... equals 0. Ah, blah, 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 blah. Grr. It does bother me that it's... Golly, I need to just not look at it right now. I'm thinking too much about it. I need to have, like, those forced blinders on so I can't see to my side. And I broke it, and I broke it? My goodness. So, that'll be that. And then, here, we're just gonna actually, we're just gonna make this easier. Because then... do like this. So... yeah. No, this one we can leave on its own, basically. Hang on, we'll add it here also then, instead of deleting. So, basically down here... In fact, we'll just, like, set this equal to, -1. Because then I can just go down here and say, if is recent and null, number recent calls plus equals 1. Okay. then we say if recent calls is greater than or equal to 5, await ctx.send, consider and then like this. So the idea behind this is that that's so mean to me. I'm hang on. Golly. This will be fast. I just need to figure out, basically, I just need to... Golly, I just need to figure out what it's doing. And I need to... In the tracker, I need to... turn up the tracker's ability to detect that. Okay, because I want it to be able to... Like, I worked hard on this expression. You know? I need it to be visible. So let's see. We'll click play here. And then, so the blend shape proxy, if we... So it had enough of the fun one to make it, do that, right? Which seems like it's at least 0.5. I'll put that there. So, adding scared. Oh, I forgot that's what that did. Okay. Don't know why some of these act like they should change the lighting. Here's my idea. If I turn this back off and go here and I say, show me your blend shape avatar. Put this here. If I show you fun, I guess I go here. Is that this one? I think so. Here, what I need is the blend shape avatar, lock it in. Then I need assets, let's see. So if we look at fun, so yeah, happy will do that, but then, so the tricky part is that I need it to, like, hang on. I need it to be able to do this without it. So when I do this, when I open it up, I need to, like, write things down. hang on. Heh. So what we need is where is I need a mean to me behavior. Where is something I can write on? There. So let's see. I'm basically going to write down the offsets assigned to each mouth position and figure out where I need to fill in, where I need to... Oh, it's mean to me. Because I think I need to lower it by like 1 or 2 more %. Hang on. It's just mean to me. It's just mean to me. I think 93 is the one. You know? Because then if I go... Okay, 93 doesn't work because then I can't trigger it at all. Then it has to be 94. Okay, 95. 95, it works. Oh, what the heck? I didn't realize. We'll put it at 94. I don't even know. Grrr. I was busy. I was saying angry is 0.40. Alright. Material list. Sad is 1, 1. Fun is... oh wait, it's not 1, 1. Whoops. It's actually, minus 0.2. Then fun. Am I able to look at it as a list, perhaps? Yes, but no. Okay. So fun is minus 0.2 and 0.4. What was sorrow again? I didn't see the other number. Oh, it's just 0. Okay. Then put that there. And scared is 0.20. Okay. Then the hard eyes doesn't do anything. The joy doesn't do anything. Bleeding. Bleeding has 0.4, 0.2. O has 0 and minus 0.2. CH is minus 0.4 and minus 0.2. A is minus 0.4 and 0. E, I don't need to be doing it like this. I'm just all over the place. I don't need to write these down because I literally have them available to me all the time, every day. It's shrimple even. Okay. Here. Basically, it's doing a combination of things that is making it land on one of these up here, right? So all I've got to do is pick a mouth shape and basically just hope it lines up well enough. And I like the shape of OU. So I'm literally just going to copy it. And put it over here. Because having empty ones basically means that something like this will always happen. Right? Let me group these. We'll call them fakes, just because they're fake. And evil. We will try and position them properly. Doubt people will notice if they're like a couple pixels off. So now I need to export this into as a PNG. So it's already in textures. We'll name it Mouth Atlas 3 just in case. Okay. So then we can thingy. So we need to go unlock this on the body. We need to find the mouth 2 material. Hang on. Or maybe... Random tops mouth atlas? That's odd. Oh, I see. Okay, so what I need to do is basically, import new asset. Then I go, pictures, textures, Mouth Atlas 3. And then we basically copy these settings. And then it is compression none. Alright, then here, we go here. Then the mouth 2 material, where is it? Looks like all we need to do is put Mouth Atlas 3 in the bubbles there. Alright. So now we should be able to see, we export this as this. This will be version 3.8. And then we'll go assets, export test, and it'll be 21. The name will be, blank mouth added. And we will save that, and it'll do this. Then it shouldn't matter that I close it. And then we should be able to yeah, so we should be able to close this, then open it again, and then choose file, blank mouse added. Okie dokie. So now when I go, hang on, and I go like this. Oh, cool. Awesome. None of my settings saved at all. That sucks. Blink sync on. Emotion calibration. We're going to do surprise down to 94. At least now there should never be a time where it goes blank, right? That would be the hope. My. I really, really wish that I could, add a rule to its script to make it so that I can determine a little more carefully when it changes things. I just don't know how to do such that. I would like to close this pretty please. Hang on. There it is, okay. Now that that's done... It does make me feel better that that's done. Okay, now... I've done my best for right now, where is suggestion? There. I've done my best for the, first one. Oh my. Choosing between or options, gotcha. That's also tricky. So... if, or in message dot, or hang on, we have to make it so that it doesn't, like... We have to make it so that it doesn't accidentally get the wrong thing, right? So if we say if, or in message dot content dot lower dot split space, and then we have this be the else condition. So this should, let me double check my logic here with online GDB, which is always helpful. So if I have a list of listy equals or orb and width, I guess, I don't know. Then I go for I in listy print I if yeah, if or in listy print true. Right, that should return true, right? Then we can say, if we just like remove that, basically. Okay, good. So yeah, my logic here checks out. So out of this or that. So we'll just like copy this. And then we'll name this one that. Okay. Yeah. Then we go else. There, like this. Okay, then with this or that, we want to say responses T TOT pop. We'll say so let's see. So, let's see. So we need the context and the message. And this is already split on the spaces. Number of editions equals 0. Then we have for for value in message value equals or. Oh, did my model just break? Does it hate me? Am I doomed forever? No, it's all fine. If value equals or number of musicians plus equals 1. Okie dokie. And then let's see, suffixes equals here, let's just see if there's somebody else has done this. Python code to find ordinal suffix of a number. Let's see. Does it have... Okay, this is just a challenge to do that. Yeah, pretty much just, so first we need to choose a... So we'll have selection equals, random dot rand int from 0 to the number of conditions, and then so if we have 3 conditions, we're going to get 2 ors, right? So it needs to be number of conditions minus 1. If we have 1 condition, we'd have 0, which would make no sense. But let's actually instead do it from, so if we have 3 conditions, we'd have 2 ors, so we need that should be plus 1. It needs to start at 1, because we can't have the 0th condition. So 1, 2, 3, yeah. Okay. And then we need to say, we'll make this a string to begin with. No, we won't. Let's look at this a bit more. So minus 1. We will do this. In fact, just copy that right off because it's shrimpler. Then so slash digit equals a 1, then select going to equal string of selection plus st, else if last digit 2. And copy this. And then elif then so then we'll say I need my underscores. We're going to define hang on, selection with suffix equals nothing yet, and then here we make it like this. Then if last 2 is greater than 10 and less than 13, maybe we put this first actually. Wouldn't it be Greater than 10, definitely, but I think it would be less than or equal to. Right? Then it could be 13. 13th. Oh, I guess... No, 11th, 12th, 13th. Equals... plus th. 14th. Alright, you know what? It's less than because it doesn't matter if it's bigger than... If it's at 13... No, yeah, it should be still, because, yeah. And then we just put a big old else. Selection with suffix equals string of selection plus ditch. Like so. They didn't happen to use else ifs, but it should be fine. It should work regularly, regularly. Theirs is a function, and we don't have a function, so it's fine. Oh, and instead of number, we need to make that selection. Okay. And then we need to say, so the responses is gonna be a, list of just random things they can say, right? So we need it to have basically a, golly, I'm no good at this. We need to say, I like the, and we'll make it a format string. So we'll say, selection with suffix, one most. Let me see about format string icon. Not like this necessarily. F string icon. I'm trying to remember how it's done. Yeah, it's like that. Okay. So that should work. So we'll do that. Um, okay, let's say I don't like that one. Just don't choose that one. Let's see what other things. Don't choose selection with suffix. Oh wait, hang on. Here, if I go down here and I just say selection equals string of selection, then I can go ahead and, whoops, remove a couple things here. Don't choose the which one. Wow, 5-minute projects. Grace, the thing is, I did take a detour to edit my model because it was bothering me. The tracker had an update that I got, and it was bothering me. So I took some time to go insane a little bit, you know? And aside from that, I've been trying to figure out the best way to do some things. I really have been avoiding messing with SQL stuff because it would really get annoying. Yeah. I know I'm allowed to, it is about time for a break, but I will wait on that a little. I don't really have a preference. Sure, we'll go like this. I guess that doesn't need to be a format string. It's fine. Then we say await, ptx.send. Hang on. Select response equals. Here we go. Let's take this. Responses. You encourage it, fair. Okay. So that should be that done. That should be your, this or that kind of thing. I didn't make the coin flip yet. I will take my break first, though. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Let's see. So, we'll go, copy this again. Then this one will be the coin flip with context, and, we'll just have it get its own number, basically. Okay, no, I think... let's see, I will say, 17 coins. So then we will wait and flip string of I plus plus heads if random dot randint from 0 to 1 equals 0, else heads. Okay, that should be it for that. It's a little weird, and you'll have to count them up yourself, which I don't especially like. So I will do it differently, I guess. Result equals the... Whoops. This part. If result equals 0 tails, then we will say equals 0. Here we'll say if equals 1, total plus equals 1, and then else total minus equals 1. So because there are 17 coin flips, right, it'll be impossible for it to stay on 0 by the end because it's an odd number, right? So it'll be an odd number of adding and subtracting. So we can afterwards say, oh wait, 8. Oops. Wait, context.send. The result is that heads if total is greater than 0, else tails. Plus twins. Okay, that should be that. And then I guess we'll look at the suggestions. And it says the last one is lore. Syntax error. Okay. Okay, let me see. Am I doing, oh wait. There it is. Alright, good. Now, we will go to our tasks. And we'll pause this one. Alright. Alright, then we've got to test some of these. Alright. So the things we've added. I'll be using the... Oh, golly. Ah, yeah. Forgot that part. Forgot that I added the SQL stuff, but then didn't go using it. I'm gonna delete it for now, since we don't need it yet. Because I don't want to deal with it. Yeah. Okay, bots online. Let's see. Darn it. Oh my. Ah, yeah. Okay. I forgot that in Python, it's an uppercase key. Which, if you ask me, is just like a little strange. And then, what's the warning? So, undefined name false, undefined true. Undefined true, undefined true. Local variable, most recent channel, defined in closing scope on line 27, reference before assignment. It should be fine. Wait, hang on. On line 27. That should be up here, right? Right. So how could it possibly reference before assignment? I don't know. But it looks like the warning's still there. Local variable, most recent channel. That's odd. Here, we will say, if most recent channel equals blank, or, double equals, because then we will say most recent channel equals, here, hang on. Gotta put it a little further down. Most recent channel. Okay, now let's try again. Ah, golly. Okay, maybe it refuses to suddenly. It happens, especially to me. The Eiffel Tower can be 15 centimeters taller. How very silly. Okay. Okay, bot is online. So now we go... Darn it! What do you mean? Golly, golly, okay. Okay, so we need to tell them global most channel and global num number isn't false. Okay. Conversion calls. So that should tell it to do it properly for me. Pretty please. What do you mean? I see, I get it, I understand. Doesn't mean I'm happy about it, though. Humph! And yeah, that would be the case, wouldn't it? Humph! Okie dokie. Refresh the page. Try it again. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Boop ba doop boop boo boo boop boop boo doop boo. Yay! Okay, now. Darn it. It doesn't work, like, at all. I did all that for nothing. Cool. We have all this, so his recent channel should be true. So the number of calls should be increasing. But why wouldn't it be? Golly, I don't know. I'll fix it after I test the other things. Alright, for example, okay. So that seems to work alright. Okay, so that didn't work. Okay, mostly worked. Let's just... Here's what I will do. Because it does seem like it got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. So I'll say 17 there. And then we will say send flip I plus 1, that ought to be. And then we'll say here, comma, and equals like that. Or maybe a space. Okay. And we go like this. You want to go in the box? Okay. Whee! You missed. Let me put you in there. Uh-huh. And then scroll down to the part where I need it to. Something's gone wrong there. My. Boo boo boo. Golly. I should make it such that, if maybe, okay, I guess we have to spam chat less. We don't want to get, like, rate limited by Discord. Then we can try this. Here. Yeah, so it's a little boring if we just have it say the result, right? So what I would like to say is to say, h total equals 0 and v total equals 0. We'll have h total plus equals 1 or v total plus equals 1. And heads is 1. If h total is bigger than v total, else tails. Okie dokie. Here. So we'll say, h total heads and v total tails. Plus space. So if we run this again, let's refresh first. Okay. Whoops. Let's make that plus equals there. Okay, what else was it that I needed to try? I don't know. I guess we will print, at the very bottom of this. Print, okay, then we will, refresh this and run it again. Okie dokie. Okay, yes. Okay. So it gets set to 0 somehow. Oh. So it is meow here. So is most recent is true. So it gets plus equals 1. It wasn't a meow. This one wasn't true that time though. And none of these ones were true. Or, so it would have gone to here, but this, gotcha. Okay. So what I'll do here is, if not ctx.author.bot, and then go like that, and then refresh and run. Okay, and we'll see about this. Basically, the bot was resetting the number every time by making its own message. Okay. Cool. Then we'll say the number of recent calls equals two, I guess. So that doesn't say it every time. Other than that, that works. Which is cool. Okay. So it's not perfect. Hi, just ones and zeros. I hope you're doing well. Just working on my Discord, but hopefully it works out well enough. Yeah. I don't think anything else was broken. I guess technically I need to add a little lore command because Grace wanted that. So we'll just copy the decorations. Here we go. Async. Fine. Robomaid lore. Context. And then we can say just await cpx.send my lore. Well, as you know, whoopsies, did not mean to do all that. Well, as you know, I'm Robomaid. I was built by out of a mini fridge. Let's see. Version 1x right now. We'll just go like that for now. I don't really have a ton of ideas for what to write for lore, so we're going to just not at the moment. Golly. Let's see, was there anything else? So we have the lore. On February, March, April, May, June, July. 3rd. Yeah. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's a little much for tonight. I guess... I don't know. So we can close the console. Yeah, I don't know. I think that we'll start up Robomaid again. And then, honestly, I think I'm all done for tonight. I'm eepy and tired. I'll send y'all to thanks for watching. Yeah, very much thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow for something fun. Good night.